Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Maverick here, and right now we're going to be watching another episode of Fire Force. So, with the last episode, the 8th Company has formally and officially started fighting with the Ashen Knights, right? And we've got to see a very awesome fight by Maki, and then a rather ridiculous fight by Tamaki. And now, I presume in this episode, we're going to see the rest of the gang, and potentially ending up with Shinra encountering Sho, right? At least that's normally how shonen manga works out, so I would expect to see no less than that from this as well. And oh, you guys might be wondering, like, why am I dressed up in all black blob right now? I actually have a little bit of a cold, so I'm trying to stay the warmest as I can be, right? So do bear with me for this. Anyways, let's get into the episode right now and see what's up. Alrighty, let's begin in 3, 2, 1, play. New lore? New lore? Yeah! So Raffles came to Japan, basically. He was not. I guess that's fairly obvious considering his name, but. Hmm. Why Tokyo? Why Japan? Why Tokyo? Lieutenant. He didn't really get a power up, but, you know, his abilities are quite powerful already. No, it doesn't. And it's awfully nice of you to tell them what your objective is. Or at least partially, anyways. Oh, it's Arrow's girl. Nice. Guns versus bows. Alright, let me skip this real quick, see you guys in a second. And back. To wrap it. Oh. Damn, that was fast. So that's how Rapid Man Kick. Can we veto this as well? Yeah, Rapid is good. Well, Shinran Bansho. All that happens. So the man here actually means 10,000. Well, I mean, the kanji for it is 10,000, but the literal meaning is lots or everything. うん。Keep on moving. Wham! Arrow to the face. Ooh. Hmm. Wearing his pride. Come on, let me see. Oh, it's like a cannon. Holy shit. Oh. So it's limited. Hmm. What kind of long-range battle is this? I mean, it's still ridiculous in a way, but at least it's quite awesome. Well, there's your opening you're looking for. Hmm. Hmm. You say day, really it's just Obi. Huh, it can work like that? Alright. Boom. That's so balzo. That was a strange translation there. It should have meant that the speed of the bullet, went up to ludicrous speeds, or uncontrolled acceleration. Yeah. Shinra to the rescue? Question mark? You guys talk too much. That would, damn, that would have been awesome if he died or something. Dang it. An opening? Huh, offered her? I guess he collapsed the roof or something? Yay. You talk too much as well. Yes? He's like, I can see! Ooh. Sense life. Multi-class. So Samurai Knight. Samurai Knight. Hmm. He's gonna use a samurai move, right? Yeah. Yeah, what's it called again? Badao? Badao? Yep. Definitely samurai inspired move. I thought you were a samurai kishi. Alright, so I think this pretty much covers all of them. So now it should be Shinra. Hmm. Oh, those two. Mhm. Oh. Rematch! Oh yeah, I forgot about Obi. I mean, Vulcan should be a non-combat, right? So it should be Obi. Or can Vulcan use some other stuff? All flustered. But yeah, she looks good in that. I agree. Eh. Alright, Obi, you're up. Junior Knight. Hey. In a sense, this is also captain versus captain, right? That knows, man. Flame of perdition. No, you already talked a lot, dude. Suzuku. Alright, that was nice. See you guys after this. Alrighty, so this episode pretty much went as expected. We go to the other members of the 8th and watch them fight their respective enemies, and this one is really mostly the lieutenant and I guess Offer as well. So the lieutenant, right, he has his own, even though we don't see him actually receiving any new powers or whatnot, I guess he already had these had this kind of stuff on his own, or perhaps Vulcan made it for him, don't really know. But in any case, it's cool, right? I'm not quite sure if that's how, if just literally adding on a long barrel to this can make your bullet, suddenly spout these huge shock waves, even with his own control or whatnot. But whatever, it looks cool, right? And the rule of cool definitely applies here in Fire Force. So yeah, that was pretty nice, and I do like Arrow's abilities as well as our entire character. So I wish they could have done a little bit more, other than just long range sniping at each other. Maybe show them do some more subtle controls or whatnot. And I would have liked to see the lieutenant use his ricochet ability as well. He did mention he used it here. I guess they didn't want to animate it yet again, but I wanted to see them actually use some of their finer control abilities instead of just literally seems like a sniper battle where they're just shooting stuff back and forth, right? So a little bit disappointed on that part, but overall still cool. And the one part that I had a sort of problem with in regards to translation, I guess after thinking about it, Velocity Unbridled is okay, I guess. Initially, I was a little bit put off by it because it's more talking about the speed of the bullet and how it's accelerating uncontrollably to this point where it's reckless acceleration. But I guess they wanted to keep it to 2 words in order to make it sound cool, and like I just said, the rule of cool, right? So I guess I'll have to accept this translation here. Beyond the lieutenant Offer, this was a case where I thought the humor was pretty well used because the enemy certainly wasn't sort of like a life or death kind of situation, that kind of enemy. They were very talkative. Definitely weren't in a big hurry to kill them. So I did dig the whole knight samurai knight kind of debate that he had going on there by Offer. Although in the end, I feel like he settled on knight samurai instead, even though he wanted to be a samurai knight. Maybe a slip of the tongue. Maybe that shows his true intentions. I don't know. But anyways, the actual abilities he used is definitely something more samurai inspired, right? It's Batojutsu, or also known as Iai Jutsu, which is basically the very cliche put your katana in the scabbard and then one strike, that type of thing. Exactly what Offer did here. In fact, I think he called it Iai Caliber, right? So yeah, Iai Jutsu is what he's going for here. I mean, it's cool. Like I said, cool. Rule of cool. As long as it's cool, it can stay. And honestly, him being a knight and all that, I feel like being a samurai makes much more. I don't know, I just like the fighting styles of that more, right? It's not like for the knight fighting style, he's actually doing something out of the European sort of style of sword fighting. So it's nice to see some cliche Japanese swordsman moves here, if you will. And thinking of offer a sort of samurai also makes kind of sense in a way, since samurai are the knights of Japan, in a lot of different ways actually. So yeah, that was great. I thought that was great overall. What else here? So at the very end, we still got Obi and Vulcan left. Kind of forgot about them. Sorry, Obi. But yeah, they're off to face off against Giovanni and Lisa. More than the matchup though. I mean, the matchup was, of course, is also interesting as well, and that's something we'll talk about in the next episode. But I feel like the important thing here to take away is what Giovanni was saying, right? Even though he was saying like, I'm not going to tell you any information, just the stuff that he did already gave us a lot of information. And more specifically, I want to talk about the perdition, right? The flames of perdition. Perdition is basically hell or internal damnation. So flames of perdition can be translated as, I guess, hellfire, something like that. And considering the fact that under the context, it seemed that they were talking about Shinra at that point. So are they talking about like the flames that are created by these Adola burst people is actually hellfire? So it's a different fire from all the fires that other fire users use. And it also would kind of tie in with the entire thing of Adela Link being a sort of a link to hell, and then, because it's linked to hell, calling upon the forces there is hellfire, and it's also where the demons reside, right? So that would actually make a lot of sense overall, if we view it that way. So yeah. And that's pretty much all for this episode. In the next episode, we'll probably see Obi, Obi and Vulcan duke it out with Giovanni and Lisa, and then at the very end there, we'll see potentially Shinra confronting Sho there. And I feel like that's really about it. What else is there to talk about? I wanted to mention one other thing. I can't really remember right now. The link. Oh, and that is in regards to entire backstory, right? So it's still kind of funny to me because the evangelist or whatnot, he's definitely talking about a lot of this different stuff. I do wonder if Raffles, the Pope, and the head of church, the head of this empire and whatnot, I wonder if he also knows everything about this. I feel like he should, right? He should. There's definitely something else going on in regards to the flames and whatnot that's we're going to know little by little, but it's definitely not anything good, right? Now the question is, however, is the holy flame, the holy soul temple and whatnot, the flame that they're protecting, is that actually also flame from hell, in a sense, or is that actually different and they are actually trying to do that is actually flame from, I don't know, from the heavens, from God or whatnot, and it's going to be used to fight against hell and so on and so forth, right? That is the interesting part of all this to me. But unfortunately, I don't feel like we are going to get much more information now, except for the little tidbits of information at the beginning of each episode. So, I mean, this season is already coming quickly to an end, right? So, probably not going to know anything more about that here. Until at least Shinra confronts Sho, and then once he wins, then maybe we'll learn a little bit more about the entire situation and the Evangelist. But anyways, that was my review of episode 20 of Fire Force. Next episode, let's give it in for some Obi badass. So looking forward to see you guys next week. Bye bye.